Since I know some of you would prefer to follow along with a video instead of working through a step-by-step list, I'm here to show you how to set up a unit test spreadsheet. I'm already in the unit test folder on our shared drive. To get started, right-click on the test template file in the unit test forward, click on the Make a Copy button, use the copy of the test template to create your unit test. The first thing that you're going to want to do is go in and do your test name to whatever your unit is. Mine, I'm going to sample is the energy test. The first section of it, you do not want to change anything of, other than maybe the teachers, to add the rest of the teachers that teach your unit. Unit 2 is where you're going to want to go in and you're going to want to put your test questions and your answers and select your answers. As a reminder, you need to go through your answer key and tell it which of the answers are the correct answer. Once you've got this set up, which I already have one previewed, so we'll open it up, you want to go back to the unit test folder, right click on the test data sheet template folder, click Make a Copy, wait patiently for it to create it. Once it's been created, you're going to want to click on it to open it up, and then up in the title, change it to whatever the name of your unit test is. So, as my example, energy test is what I'm going to change it to. Then I'm going to go back over to the unit test that I created, click up on responses at the top, click on the green sheet icon in the top right corner, click on the second option, which is select existing spreadsheet, and click select. And then I'm going to go find what I just created, so the energy test spreadsheet, click on it, and then click select. The computer will link the spreadsheets and will automatically open the unit test sheet that I linked it to. At this point, it would be best to split your screen so that you have the unit test form on one side and the unit test spreadsheet on the other. You're going to want to click back over to your question side and scroll down to where your first one is. Then you're going to want to click on your spreadsheet, the data tab, and then you're going to want to enter in your standards. If you don't put them on your test, which I obviously do not, you may need to go pull them from your PLC test planning document. Then you want to copy from the unit test form the correct answer for each question. Trust me, you want to copy it directly instead of trying to type it, because any difference between the two will result in the form not working. So for this first question, click on the correct answer, click copy, click over here for answer number 1, clicked paste, which Google lovely reminds me that I need to use my keyboard shortcuts, so Control V. It pastes the answer in, takes a couple minutes to populate, and then you move on and continue. Once you've copied in all of your answers, the next thing you're going to do is go down and click on the Student Data tab. Then you're going to want to go up to where it says Ref underneath the email and hit Allow Access. This is going to link it to the student master sheet that we created at the very beginning of the year. It may take a couple minutes to populate as it adds in the permissions. Generally, by allowing access to the first one, it automatically does the ref that was underneath the teacher. If it doesn't, you're just going to click it and allow access just like you did before. Then your last step is to create a page in Canvas that's called Unit Test. As the body, put the link to the unit test form. Make sure not to publish it until the students need it to take the test. As the students are taking the test, you can have the unit test sheet, the student data page or tab open to see how they're doing it as they are submitting it. Now, after they have taken the test, what your data sheet will look like, it will be this, which you can see I already have one completely filled out, so that you can see how the students did on each individual question. You can see how your different periods that took the test did. You can see how they performed on the different standards that were part of that test. Then, that's your overall for your students. You want to go in and see how specific students did, and this is what you would be monitoring while they're taking the test. You can go in here and you can see what they scored, what percentage, what questions they got correctly. And then there's also possible to filter to see how your ELL students did, or how your students with services did, or how the different ethnicities did. This isn't so much information that we look at, but it is information that administration would like to be able to run and look. So enjoy the self-grading and the automatic analysis to see what you may need to recover.